Oh, this verse 2 is so good. Hey everyone, it's Garrison here, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm super duper excited because I'll be checking out with y'all TXT Tomorrowbaitugeher and their brand new release of Sugar Rush Ride, the music video for all. Now, keep in mind everyone, I've solely only seen the teaser pics for this era, no music video teasers by any means or videos alone of course. Wanted to keep this as a surprise, but this was due, right? A good amount of y'all have been wanting to see more TXT content, specifically album reviews. I just remember having a hell of a time covering the Chaos Chapter Freeze back when that released, and the likes of Anti-Romantic and all. So let's just start with Sugar Rush Ride, their latest release, before we dive into the B-sides. I'm sure those are gonna be good as well. So let's just dive into the MV now. Alright, so brought it up here, Sugar Rush Ride by TXT. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Ooh, quite loud on this end. Ooh, quite the rhythmic guitar. Great rhythm so far. Oh. Okay. Ooh, I'm already feeling this song so far. Starting it off quite brightly. Oh, what a shift. Oh, where's this headed though? With this pre-chorus and the build up. Oh my. The duality. In the song and expression-wise by the members is everything, huh? Ooh. Yunenkai. Oh, this verse 2 is so good. Love the layers in this song, vocal-wise and production-wise, I gotta say. That strumming, the chimes, the details. Every time. It really swells up, eases up at times. In terms of these shifts. Ooh. There's that rhythm guitar again. Ooh. What a breakthrough moment. Oh. And it ends off with Hyun and Kai in that frame. Ooh. Ooh, Sugar Rush Ride. Definitely wasn't exactly expecting how it would play out instrumentally and vocal wise, solely based on the titling of this song. But man, oh man, just the production and how everything played out movement wise really was a Sugar Rush ride. And I think what I want to reiterate what I was talking about, my initial reaction to this song and the music video attached to it, you could really hear out that duality in the song, of course, due to the quote-unquote anti-drops that I'm gonna have to talk about quite a bit. Is the elephant in the room before I talk about the super duper positives and that I loved taking away and really consuming from this song. But yes, the duality, I really like how it shifts like that, and especially expression wise. Like, I can't be the only one feeling that we get a good amount of that Blue Hour influence, which I wish I covered that in a video. I was busy at the time, life things and all, and I couldn't do a video on Blue Hour. I feel like it has that Blue Hour funk to it, right? It takes the funk pop route, right? But it has that on the flip side, it has a bit of the influences that we got from Good Boy Gone Bad. Even though I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, we're on to a new series, of course, right? And yeah, I just feel like we get the best of both worlds, right? Blue Hour, fun, rhythmic with it. Then again, I feel like every single TXT song, title track wise specifically, the rhythm always sticks. That's one of the main points in their music, is to have a really catchy rhythm that you can just groove along and bob your head along, you know what I'm saying? That will either grow on you on the moment upon first listen or instantaneously, just like that. And that's something that I've noticed over time that TXT has curated in their music and really refined that to a T really well. So that rhythm that I get, as always, is spectacular. But yes, that sort of combination of the best of both worlds of Blue Hour and Good Boy Gone Bad, the dark side yet the light side as well, all at once being rushed at us is really cool. Now, as for the elephant in the room that I'm gonna try to tackle quite briefly, is that quote-unquote anti-drop. Now, just to talk about a bit of my Q&A that I did year end of last year in 2022, there was someone mentioning about what changes would you love to see in K-pop, and they mentioned the likes of, some people wanted less anti-drops, or also known as build-up / tension that you get in music theory in regards to music, of course. And what I can say about that, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Historically, I got good amount of releases that have, and then on the flip side, a lot that really don't stick upon us right away, or will never, or it will grow over time. And I think there's that medium spot for Sugar Rush Ride where it'll have to grow on me over time with those anti-drops or those build-up and tension moments where it's like, oh wow, I really wish there was something more explosive going on in the chorus, but at the same time, it's very fitting. I feel like this song is all about showcasing those two sides of Blue Hour and, of course, Good Boy Gone Bad, but most importantly, expression, right, by each and every member, right, as a whole within this music video. You can see it as well, and how it plays out with the production to this song. And I feel like that's the intentions of the singer-songwriters and the producers and everyone behind the works on this song, considering that kind of duality where it's like, okay, how's this gonna stick with the concept? And I think that's one thing that is a huge trend, is a shift towards concept is slightly more important than production wise, you feel me? So yeah, I feel like it sticks in a way. It's not necessarily my favorite title track due to the anti drops. I don't think it's gonna be way up there with Blue Hour or Good Boy Gone Bad by any means, but I can give this a strong 8.5. And I say that because the production's like a 9.5 or a 10 out of 10, but the hooks just don't stick with me. They're not catchy, or there's nothing to really grab onto and really make it memorable. What makes it memorable is TXT themselves and the overall performance that they always top themselves every time they raise the bar performance wise, and how they express themselves, you know what I'm trying to say here, and the production lifts that up as well. Now, what I can say I absolutely loved was definitely that intro into verse 1, as well as that verse 2 with Hyunenkai and Taehyun, if I recall correctly. It really added more depth to the song, and especially the strumming that I was hearing. Okay, we didn't get a rhythmic guitar throughout the entirety of this song, but we got different kinds of strumming, different kind of guitars and strings done in this song, which I appreciate a lot. Like, every instrument and element is distinct, where I could fully hear it out. Nothing's fizzy or done in sort of a unison kind of manner, but what adds that satisfying factor that I do adore in this song is the layers, not only in like the likes of the background vocals and the vocals as a whole, but also the emphasis on certain instruments and elements going on in this song in certain sections of this song that I'll have to point out, you feel me? So let's just dive back into Sugar Rush Ride now, and yeah, let me bring it back up here real quick, and we'll go through another ride here, a Sugar Rush Ride. Now, this is what I was not expecting at all, just how it really gives us this breezy feel, of course, with the waves and all, and that rhythmic guitar. I'm like, no way this takes a full summery, right, you know, hot day kind of vibe, which is great because we already know what happens next. Let's go. Notice how the rhythm guitar, right, it's in the back, it's more muted per se. We get to hone in on the members, so it's part of the intro, right? But man, oh man, I gotta say, slowly but surely, I think it has been solidified over time where, hey, Bumgyu do be the bias, and yeah, I think that's the case. It is what it is. When you have a bias, like, there's just that one member that really sticks out to you personally, and yeah. I really like how these scenes were done. Fun, playful moments. Yet they come really playful as well, you know, fun and playful, as much as what's being shown in these scenes is the choreo as well, right? I really do like that in the back. Now there's this creeping kind of like sort of moment, I should say, a lurking kind of feel that we get in this moment, the pre-chorus. I can feel, right? It adds this more so dramatic side to the song, and I understand why they wanted to do that, right? To build up tension, like I said. It's almost sinister-like. It's lurking in the back, and then boom. We get this boomy bass, right? It's not too gritty with it. It's just simply boomy with it. Yeah. It's like, I love visually what I'm seeing here. The rising of the hairs on the arm, you know, it really got to me in that moment. Definitely something that's gonna have to grow on me more, but what I can say on second listen here, so far it is. That sugar rush 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 delivery, it just attacks you. It's very punctuated, direct in terms of delivery. So good. This is what I'm saying, alright? This verse too, it sticks out to me a lot. And I'm glad that these verses within the song are very colorful and distinct, and I could really hear it out fully, right? There's something to grab onto. That vocal sound, that oh, so catchy on that end. So I guess my point here is, like, this song does not rely on the hooks. The song relies on the performance by TXT and all the members themselves, as well as expression. Expression is a huge focal point in this song, but I would say this comeback as a whole, I think that is the theme based on what I'm seeing and hearing, obviously. Like, identity? I feel it, right? Yeah, I think so. Drum kit usage. Boom. Very alluring. Quite sultry. There's that rhythm guitar that I thought was quite the add back in the song. But I do really like this breakthrough moment to wrap it up. It gets you in to the whole groove. It's very infectious with it, the rhythm. And then this ending scene. And to be fair, when it comes to even my most favorite groups and soloists, it's hard for me to keep up with all of them and their storylines and what's going on. But I just love how the scenes played out on to the last moment there. So all in all, I think my ranking remains the same. I think over time it might increase, like, for a 0.5 mark, and it'll get better and better. But all in all, TXT, I think the concept, the production was well thought, hand in hand together, and yeah, I think that was considered in that kind of manner. Like I said about anti-drops, not a huge fan of those build-up tension things that are done in the K-pop scene these days. Earlier when it began, it was not bad, and there were a good amount of releases that do have that build-up and tension and all, but sometimes it just it doesn't hit for me, and I'm sure a good amount of y'all as well, but sometimes it does grow on you, and I think that's the case with Sugar Rush Ride, and I can't emphasize that enough. Let me know your thoughts about Sugar Rush Ride, everyone, though. Be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, though. Have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section now. I'm really curious. Did you like verse 2 as much as I did? Do you like actually the opposite sections, like the chorus, that I didn't enjoy as much? I'm sure the B-sides are gonna compensate for the taste that I'm getting from Sugar Rush Ride, and I'll get a bigger understanding of the intentions. But definitely I would say identity and expression was a huge focal point, and expression on importance and all for this release and this comeback as a whole. So take care. This has been Garrison, and peace.